What do you think, Kevin, are the biggest mistakes that people make in this space?
I think the mistakes are just taking things at face value. It's making the easy decision of there's a label, I'll put my money in that. Because it's time and time again when we look under the hood and look at the approaches taken by managers, it's not really aligning with what our clients say is important to them. So that's I guess the biggest concern. The other one is just shying away from this space because of the two common myths that returns aren't there or that fees are too high. The fees are coming down gradually as more managers enter this space, and from a retail fund perspective, they're quite competitive, and we're starting to see some really cool passive investment options out there that have relatively strong green lenses that people are starting to get behind as well, that we've also used for clients where passive investing's the preference and keeping fees low is the preference.
Yeah, and I think fees are important, but it's also getting value for the money and the money that you're paying when it comes to any sort of investments or financial products. But I think, it's good to see more and more stuff in this space. I know that, like I say, when I was looking 5 years ago, the options were pretty thin and not really that much chop, but we are seeing more as more money comes in and more of a focus is there. But also as these companies get scale, that's what allows them to bring their costs down. And you look at some of the biggest fund managers, they can be really cheap because they've got lots of money. Whereas when you're in the infancy, you've still got your fixed costs, whether you manage 10 billion or 100 billion, it's not like your costs are going up that much. So probably a tangential tip for the people following along that you just maybe look at some of the bigger players as well might be a way to have, maybe they've got more ability to keep their costs